Yo, what's up, y'all? What is going on? Today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm actually going to start a little weekly thing. Maybe I'll do it 2 times a week, but we're going to read through the book Journey Through the Jungle of Purpose, Book 1, Into the Jungle. And just to give you a little synopsis, I'm just gonna read what's on the back cover here to tell you a little bit about what the book's about. Join Joshua and 4 of his travel companions as they embark from the Manger Inn, where they meet for the first time in search of the fountain of everlasting life. The fountain may quench their thirst, but the jungle of purpose holds many secrets, secrets that I believe will test them in unimaginable ways. They walk and talk as Joshua leads with his teachings on listening to God and taming an out of control mind. The brain tests Joshua time and time again with questions. The beauty complains with every step. The bronze scratches his head, trying to understand. Lastly, the one without bounds hangs on to every word. Will you stay in the confines of the Manger Inn and wonder what could have been? Or will you join us in this jungle and discover the purpose you seek is closer than you might think? So let's dive in. We're just going to start out with the introduction here, and then we'll just move on as the weeks progress. So we start out with Mile Zero, the introduction here. Gotta show it to y'all. Y'all might hear me doing a little bit of improv with my voice because there's different people in this book, so yeah. Anyways, hello and welcome to the jungle. First things first, I would like to introduce myself. I'm the narrator around here, and I have the fun job of introducing everyone, building the environment, and distinguishing between who is talking or doing what. I'll be letting Joshua do most of the talking, but I will need to butt in from time to time to keep things flowing along nicely. Joshua likes to get a little out of hand sometimes, so I have to rein him in. Not to mention that this jungle is a ticking time bomb, ready to explode at any moment. But never you mind about that. Now, enough about myself. Let's get to the introductions of everybody who is tagging along on this journey, and then I'll let Joshua take over. First, we have Ruth, a free spiritual woman with long, flowy, unkempt hair who just goes wherever the wind blows. Some would describe her as a hippie, but she enjoys walking around barefoot and smelling and touching every little thing in nature. Next, we have David, a he-man who has more muscles than he does shirts that fit him. He's more brawn than brain and is always down for a little thrill. Next, we have Rahab, a 4'5" woman who is more bubbly than a bottle of champagne on New Year's Eve. She cares more about her beauty routine than exercise, but she is willing to trudge through the jungle in hopes of finding something that will keep her looking young forever. Next, we have Jonah, a stick of a man with glasses thick enough to stop a bullet. Despite his scaredy cat tendencies, his thirst for more knowledge has brought him here. Finally, we have our fearless leader Joshua, a young but wise man. His knowledge of the Holy One will bring all of us through this journey together. You'll get to know him and everyone else more as we go. So I'll keep the introduction short and leave it at that. One more thing. It is very important that nobody knows I'm here. Otherwise, this whole jungle is going to come crashing down before the appointed time. So just pretend like I'm not even here. Now, this journey begins at a small 2-story resort hotel called the Manger Inn, located in the town of Bethlehem, right on the outskirts of the jungle of purpose. As everyone, with the exception of Joshua, makes their way in one by one, a man in a white robe at the front desk directs them to sit down at a table by the window. After everyone has been sitting at the table for a few minutes, Joshua walks into the inn and makes his way over to the table where his soon-to-be companions are sitting. Now, I'll let Joshua take it from here. And that's a little introduction into the book. And as I said, I'll hop on again and we will continue on reading. But thank you for watching this little bit. Thank you for listening. And if you don't already have a copy, go on Amazon or go on my website, jungleofpurpose.com, and pick yourself up a copy of Journey Through the Jungle of Purpose. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.